This is not what you expect on a usual road trip. You know, everyone talks about the beautiful misty roads and the rolling hills of Chikmagalur, but no one talks about the brutal off-road, all-terrain challenge that awaits you. We literally took an hour just to cover 30 kilometers. This made us very tired and the pain was unimaginable. I am going to share the real raw story of our road trip from Bangalore to Chikmagalur.
The route which I am going to take for Chikmagalur is Hebbal, Yeshwanthpur, then from there Kunigal and Belur, then Chikmagalur.
Stick around, you are not gonna believe what had happened. Welcome to Travelers Delete. Welcome back to my channel. This is Harish here. This trip is going to be a group ride with my friend. For the first time, I am taking both my bikes, the old one Hornet and the current one BMW, together on a road trip. And my wife is with me as a pillion and the other bike is driven by my friend. Before I go for any trip, the mandatory thing which I do is the water wash for both the bikes, and obviously followed by a pre-check. During the pre-check on my BMW bike, the rear disc brake pads were completely worn out and it needs a replacement. Thank God we noticed it one day before the ride. We went to the showroom and got it replaced quickly. I would recommend everyone who is planning for a group trip or any individual trip, just do your bike pre-check 1 week before so that the trip goes smoothly. We started early at 5:30 from Whitefield and our aim was to beat the Bangalore traffic and reach Anamalai as soon as possible. The plan was to have a smooth start, but the night before it was a heavy rain. You know, the worst part for every rider or a biker is that after a water wash and a polishing, you need to ride on a muddy road. The bike really gets very dirty. This is not what I imagined on a usual road trip. The roads were completely waterlogged and within few minutes the bikes were covered in mud again. It was a messy start, but the adventure was on. I felt like starting at 5:30 itself was very late. The traffic was hectic at major junctions, Hebbal, Yeshwanthpur, and the roads were literally bad.
Compared to Hyderabad highway or Hosur highway, this particular Tumkur highway will be too crowded. The reason is that this is a major connectivity for people traveling from Bangalore to either Mangalore, that side, or Chikmagalur, Shimoga, that side, or Mumbai, Pune. Because of this, there will be a lot of container movement and obviously container bus. That is the reason it is very crowded. We need to take a left here. We need to go on the Mangalore highway. Last time when going to Shivanasamudra, we had a breakfast in Pakshala only, that was in Kanakpura. So this time we are headed towards Chikmagalur, and on the way I saw a signboard there in Hasan Bangalore highway, Pakshala, 3 kilometers from here. Why to miss that one? The taste was good actually. Compared to Udupi and the other hotels, Pakshala is good. We are going to have the breakfast now.
This is a classic breakfast spot in almost all the highways. A lot of people visiting Chikmagalur often stop at places like Shravanabelagola to see the tallest Bahubali statue. This is quite famous among the Jain community, followed by the Belur Channakeshava temple. We plan to visit Belur on our way back. The highways are really good, the roads are very smooth. We were cruising and enjoying the ride happily, but unfortunately, this didn't last long. We got stuck in some major traffic because of some political party meeting. It was a bit frustrating, so we took a quick break to avoid getting stressed out. Here is a reality check for you. Chikmagalur isn't similar to the ones like Ooty or Munnar. Here the city center is located just like any other city like Bangalore or Mysore. on the plains, and all the tourist places are located on the mountains. This is an important point for all the budget travelers. Even we wanted to stay on the mountains near Mulyanagiri or some other places, stay on a good resort. But unfortunately, almost most of the resorts were super expensive. The resorts which are located on the mountains, they had a price range from 6k to 50k per night, which was super expensive. So we went on with a budget-friendly Treebo hotel in the city. The downside, it added another extra 25 kilometers of travel every single day. If you are planning on a budget, take a bus or a car to the city, book a room, and from there you can use your own vehicle or you can rent out a car.
There are so much windmills in this route. You can see that, right?
Usually people traveling to Chikmagalur might opt for an overnight journey. Since we are traveling in a bike, we plan to start early in the morning. So this video might be useful for those who are planning for a trip, the day one starting from Bangalore to Chikmagalur. I'll give you a quick breakup of how our itinerary is gonna be. Day 1 we started from Bangalore to Chikmagalur. Our plan is to reach Chikmagalur by 1 p.m. and get freshen up, and from there we will be heading direct towards Mulyanagiri. Day 2 is to do a beautiful trek on the Kamengundi Z-Trek point, and on the way we might plan to visit Habe Falls, and there is also a few sunset points in Kamengundi. Followed by day 2, day 3 the plan is to visit Sringeri Mutt, and from there we might reach Agumbe to see the beautiful sunset and head back to Chikmagalur. And day 4, early morning we might visit the Jerry Falls. On the way there is one lake or reservoir, I don't remember the exact name, but that we will be visiting. And while returning from Chikmagalur to Bangalore, we will see the Belur Channakeshava temple and Yagachi water sports activity.
Looks like some event is happening here. Too much crowd. This is almost outer of Hassan. Hassan outer ring road something. So this road directly connects to the Belur town. Hassan to Belur is a single lane road. So drive carefully, and the entire road is full of patches only. This is a junction. If you take right here, Halibedu. In Halibedu also ancient temples are there. And straight is Belur and Chikmagalur.
The infrastructure here is honestly pathetic. Literally, we were dodging every pothole for every minute. The roads from Belur to Chikmagalur was pathetic condition. It was not even proper. It was very frustrating to drive in this route. We literally took 1 hour to cover just 30 kilometers because of the bad roads. And I got every pain that I did not even get over the previous 250 kilometers.
Welcome to Chikkamagalur, a land of coffee.
And finally, we reached our room.
RC Comforts. This is maintained by Treebo. Oh, new புதுசா கட்டியிருக்காங்க போல.
We are gonna rest for a while and post that have a quick lunch and prepare ourselves for a 3-night 4-day trip. We reached Chikmagalur around 1 p.m. Around 4 to 5 hours are left before the sun goes down, so we are planning to head towards the famous and the highest peak in entire Karnataka, Mulyanagiri Peak, which is located 25 km from the city center. Next video is about the Mulyanagiri Peak. If you are planning for a trip, then I would suggest to watch that video as well, because I would like to share some important update which we experienced during the Mulyanagiri Peak adventure journey. Starting of this video, I would have told this dialogue. Chikmagalur is one place where you can drive in all terrain. The reason for telling is that out of my 4 days trip, we found this one hill where the drive was literally all terrain. We were taking proper off-roading. We drove through a dense forest, navigated a steep climb, and experienced both sunny and rainy weather. And don't forget, It was a zero visibility range as well in near the Mulyanagiri. The roads got so misty at one point that it was like riding in the clouds. This is where the real adventure began. I will be uploading a series of videos with pros and cons of every single places we visited. I'll be giving you all the details on ticket fares, timings, and everything you need to know to plan your own trip. So if you found this useful, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification as well, so you don't want to miss out my future adventures. If you're planning for a Chikkamagalur trip and if you need any suggestions in your itinerary, just DM me. Stay tuned, we'll see you in the next video. Like, share and subscribe to Travelers Village. Follow me in Instagram as well. Thank you.